the law says that mum will always have parental responsibility because they are the ones who've given birth to the child. So they always have parental responsibility.
But I don't think I've ever asked a woman bringing a child in, are you the birth mother of this child?
But even if it wasn't, it depends whether they've been adopted or whatever it is.
Sure.
And so from your perspective as a practitioner, you'd be asking, they brought the child, so you're making an assumption that that child belongs to that particular person. And but you would be asking things like date of birth of the child, so they should have a very good knowledge of that baby. But if they're a little bit hesitant, then you might want to be asking more questions.
Yeah.
I think when it comes to dads, though, that's a little bit different, because that will be dependent whether they have parental responsibility or not. Dads who've been registered on the birth certificate of the child will have automatic parental responsibility. Mm-hmm. And but of course the law changed in between. I think the law changed in 2003, if my memory serves me well. The fact that if you're cohabiting with someone and you've had a child together, then you have parental responsibility provided your name is on the birth certificate. But if a dad is coming along, then you would need to be asking other questions, because you don't know whether they're still together and whether there's been agreement that he brings the child or she brings the child or whatever it is. And at that point in time, if the father says, yes, I have parental responsibility, you have to make an assumption that they have.
Right.
That parental responsibility. Just bringing the passport of the child is not going to make a difference one way or another. I don't know what Jonathan thinks.
Have you ever had a problem like this, Jonathan, where there has been a dispute over the parents' rights to give consent?
I'm not a family lawyer, but I actually have my own parental responsibility of my own child. So I've come across it as a father in the past, having to deal with these issues. To be frank, I don't think you need to start demanding passports. I don't think you need to even frankly start asking people, are you really the dad? Do you really have parental responsibility? As the Professor says, you'll get an inkling. If someone comes in and they don't know the date of birth, they don't know what the address is, where the child lived, then you might start wondering what they're doing there. But are you mum, are you dad, is enough, frankly, for the purposes of an FTP and a complaints hearing. I don't think you need to crack that nut with a sledgehammer, personally.